Welcome back to Shaman King 2021 Anime Review, episode number 43. This one's called The End of the Dream. Yep. In the case of this one, we got a bit of some wrapping up here, like in the case of, let's start with Yo, for example. He pretty much in a way wraps up his fight with the super demons, but apparently talks to Boss of Hell and then he gets out. No problem. In the case of Ren, he's able to get out of his, apparently off screen. And you might have been thinking, did his and Haruho's battles happen off screen, along with Chocolove's? Yeah, they all happen off screen. Yeah, for some reason. They do go to a lot for Lysenberg here, where he apparently is battling a demon, which is apparently based upon his hatred for Ho. And this is according to Abe. And of course, he gives him some good advice. He briefly comes to Angel. And though he's able to fight it, though he tries to, and it's kind of started something there. But in the case of what's happened in the outside world, right after Yo was resurrected, he's able to take out basically Team Moon. Not much of an issue. Then Team Moon is recalled to the west coast of the island. Oh, by the way, the satellite that destroyed Ho's base a couple of back, yeah, that apparently got the attention of the outside world, where apparently it looks like the Japanese Navy looks like anyways. It could be possibly the American Navy, but based on the fact numbers are in English, it presumably could be the American Navy. Well, they're there with Menta's father. Yes, he's here. And then we see that Team Moon is there, and of course you see Team Flower is about to take out Team The Ren. Though after apparently even though the Wise King couldn't resurrect them, apparently June could, because here's the thing, apparently June can easily resurrect people due to being taught to this ability by Seti. Seti was stabbed last episode, was resurrected by Faust. Actually, Faust first resurrected Yo, then he resurrected Seti apparently off screen. And in the case of Lysenberg and Iron Maiden Genie, they're able to, thanks to Marco's car, get to the destination. Yep. Destination, no problem. And in the case, and it gets where Yo is. That's where we end that there. And in the case of the Team Flower, they're told by the Lego man that goes to the west coast of the island. Why the heck they're there? Possibly to deal with some cleanup. What kind of cleanup per se? There's also mention about witch persecution, even though it doesn't happen in the 20th century at all. And then all of a sudden, Pacho turns on everybody, starts killing all the members. All the host followers are there, except for the girls. They manage to get away no problem. But man, like, what the heck is going on here? You might be thinking. Apparently, Pancho's in the payroll of Menta's father. Yes, apparently he's on his payroll. I'm like, when the heck did this happen? You're probably thinking, did this happen in the manga too? Yes, and there's not much explanation for this at all. So, in the case of what happened next, like, they run off, and meanwhile, they have Anna, what you think is Anna, where, by the way, Anna is able to transport Menta. Basically, she brought the two little kids and their golem, which apparently can transform into a freaking giant bird, where they transport everybody to a secluded location. Meanwhile, Anna's taken on Ho for quite a while, and she just keeps telling him, don't get too familiar with me. And she's, oh yes, my future bride. And she's like, no, I'm already engaged to your brother. He's probably thinking like, I'm already engaged to your brother. So, I'm already engaged to Yo. So, no way. And of course, then he says, who are you? And apparently spooks Anna. Which this is a pretty interesting little plot twist. And then the episode ends basically with, oh, good you're here. I need to feed your souls to my great speed so I can replenish my power. And then you have Anna giving him a low blow and says, stop being a spoiled brat. And that's how the episode ends. With Anna delivering a low blow to Ho. Wow, that is quite hilarious. To say the least. Bit fast paced this one, yes. That's the thing that's probably weakness this episode. The pacing is a bit quick. Yes. Though they are covering 7 chapters. Oh, I forgot to mention this for the last episode. There is one thing that they cut there. And when they have the Matsumi, the talking cat, you actually see the fairy. You actually see the conductor, a skeletal conductor on this train, which you see in this episode here. Which for some reason they decided to cut that from the anime for some reason. I don't know why, but I forgot to mention it last episode. But yeah, so if you're gonna blame the pacing of this episode being real quick, well, you gotta blame the manga for that. So that's something I point to the manga. The anime is probably going to the speed of basically going through 7 chapters, trying to go through it pretty quickly as possible. As far as I can tell, anything cut wise, not really per se. They do in fact extend some stuff here for a little bit, but that's simply it. But yeah, just a pretty good episode. Though I think, like I said, the major weakness of this episode is the pacing. Yep. So yes, that's episode review. Next one's gonna be a Freya. Okay, next video. Bye.